Holy smokers, you guys, the bond market is flashing red signals. You have got to hear this. And before we get started, you guys, if you wouldn't mind just hitting that like button that tells the YouTube algorithm, hey, good video, promote it. I do not get paid for YouTube whatsoever. So if you wouldn't mind just hitting that like button, that goes a long ways. So the bond market. So the bond market is actually a really good indicator on what's going to happen in the future of our economy. And right now, as I mentioned early in this video, it is flashing red signals all over the place. So we recently heard from the Federal Reserve yesterday. Jerome Powell talked very hawkish, and he mentioned that we'll probably have 4 rate hikes this year, but the bond market is telling us 5 rate hikes. You see, the stock market isn't the best indicator, or the crypto market, or anything else of what the future of our economy holds. But the bond market is. The bond market will tell us if the stock market's going to be going up or down. And right now, it's flashing a red signal. So if we were to have 5 rate hikes this year, that would be absolutely catastrophic for the real estate market, and it will bleed over guaranteed into the real estate market big time. Every time the Federal Reserve raises interest rates, that decreases property values. And let me explain why. Usually a good rule of thumb is the 1 and 10 rule. For every 1% that interest rates rise, a 10% decrease in real estate prices happens. And it's actually pretty logical, common sense why this happens. I can no longer afford that $1 million house because that interest rate payment is going to be a lot more now. So now I can only afford a $900,000 house. So that's why we see interest rates rising and real estate prices declining. So 2022 could be a year where we have a lot of buying opportunities in both the stock market and in the real estate market. And if we follow history, we know that the stock market will always get hit first. And the reason behind this is the stock market is much more liquid. It's much easier to liquidate all of your holdings, your assets and equities, versus in real estate, that takes some time to put it on, list it on the market, sell it. All of that is a long process. And that's why we see the stock market will first get hit and have a big decline. And then over the next year and 2 to 3 years, we'll see real estate get hit pretty hard. Also, the CEO of BlackRock, they have over $10 trillion in assets that they manage. He is projecting 5 rate hikes this year in 2022 and another 5 rate hikes in 2023. This guy's name is Larry Fink, CEO of BlackRock. I know that BlackRock sometimes flies under the radar, but they are one of the biggest asset management companies in America. And it's very possible that Jerome Powell and Larry Fink communicate with each other. And if Larry Fink is flashing this red signal of 5 rate hikes this year, 2022, and another 5 next year, we should listen. Okay, guys, so in conclusion, this is what I am doing. Now, this isn't financial advice, but this is what I am doing. I've already sold pretty heavily in the stock market over the past couple of weeks because I saw what was coming. I saw the writing on the wall. So I'm pretty heavy cash right now, waiting for buying opportunities in the stock market over the next 3 to 6 to maybe 9 months. And in terms of real estate, I'll probably be on the sidelines a little bit longer. I'll still be looking for buying opportunities, but I see opportunities more towards the end of this year. Think November, December, or early 2023, January, February, March. So in my opinion, even though inflation is really hot right now, I am going heavy in cash because I am seeing the writing on the wall. The Federal Reserve is going to war with inflation. And as they fight inflation, that will help our savings not go down and create buying opportunities due to federal interest rate hikes. So I know that this video is kind of an urgent warning to investors, but I feel like I need to get this information out to everyone because remember, we're all in this together, and us lower to middle class, we need to stick together and start copying what the rich are doing. So as always, you guys, if you wouldn't mind just smashing that like button and subscribing to this video, that helps a ton. And if you like learning about everything money, I've got a ton of videos out right now. I'm releasing a video every single day. So if you're subscribed, you'll get those notifications. And my final message before I leave you guys today is we need to always be buying assets in our lifetime. Otherwise, we're going to get left behind in this new world order. And you'll notice I'm going to be talking a lot about this in future videos, what I believe is going to be the new world order that we need to look out for. So essentially, my videos are how to prepare for that. So I'll see you in the next one.